My fascination with the supernatural had taken me to some of the world's most enigmatic places, but nothing could have prepared me for the chilling journey I was about to undertake. The legend of the dragon teeth. Sri Lanka, an island steeped in myths and mysteries, was the setting for this eerie tale. The dragon teeth, a set of ominous stone monoliths, had long been associated with legends of curses and misfortune. They stood as sentinels on a windswept hill, their weathered forms like ancient guardians of a dark secret. I had heard whispers of their malevolent power, stories of those who had dared to disturb them, and the dire consequences that had followed. Some said that the teeth were a remnant of a forgotten civilization, while others believed them to be the result of supernatural forces. My journey began in Colombo, Sri Lanka's bustling capital. I had gathered a team of researchers and paranormal investigators, all eager to unravel the mystery of the dragon teeth. As we ventured into the heart of the island, the atmosphere grew heavy with anticipation. Our destination was the town of Anuradhapura, a place with a rich history and a palpable aura of ancient power. The dragon teeth loomed on the horizon, an eerie sight against the darkening sky. The locals, with a mixture of fear and respect, warned us against approaching the stones. They spoke of curses and spirits that guarded the ancient site. Undeterred, we set up our camp at the base of the hill. The first night was uneventful, save for the eerie howl of the wind. As I lay in my tent, the stories I had heard echoed in my mind, and I couldn't help but feel a sense of foreboding. On the second day, we began our ascent. The stones seemed to grow larger and more imposing with every step. Their jagged forms were stark against the landscape, and their history seemed to seep into our very bones. The air grew heavy with tension, and I could sense that my team was growing uneasy. Our investigation started with the placement of cameras and recording equipment around the stones. We hoped to capture any paranormal phenomena that might occur. As night fell, our campsite was illuminated by the soft glow of our equipment. That's when it began. The wind whispered through the dragon teeth, and the stones themselves seemed to vibrate with energy. Unearthly groans filled the air, and we could feel the ground beneath our feet trembling. It was as if the very earth was protesting our presence. Then, the apparitions appeared. Shadowy figures danced among the stones, their movements graceful and spectral. They seemed to be enacting a story, a tragedy from the distant past. I could see the fear and sorrow etched into their translucent faces. My team and I stood in awe and terror, unable to tear our eyes away from the supernatural performance. We had ventured into the heart of a legend, and it was as if the dragon teeth themselves were revealing their secrets. As the night wore on, the phenomena continued. We heard voices, distant and mournful, as if the spirits of the past were trying to communicate with us. The temperature dropped, and a bone-chilling cold settled over the hill. Then, the curse struck. One of my team members, overcome with a sense of dread, reached out to touch one of the stones. In an instant, he collapsed to the ground, writhing in pain. His face contorted in agony as he screamed, and we watched in horror, unable to help. We managed to pull him away from the stone, and the moment he was no longer in contact with it, the pain ceased. It was a grim reminder of the dragon teeth's malevolent power. We decided to end our expedition and retreated from the hill. The supernatural phenomena had left an indelible mark on us, and we knew that we had witnessed something beyond explanation. The legend of the dragon teeth had proven to be a chilling reality, a story of curses and the restless spirits of the past. As I looked back at the enigmatic stones, I couldn't help but wonder if the legend would continue to haunt those who dared to seek its secrets. The dragon teeth stood as silent witnesses to a history shrouded in darkness, and their curse would forever be a warning to those who ventured too close.